Hi everybody, I'm Amor Maximo and I'm just a random person trying to share how beautiful life is. Today we're gonna answer the question, is experience necessary to become a flight attendant? So if you're up for it, is experience necessary to become a flight attendant? A lot of people ask this. Actually, meron nga 'di ba yung ano, looking for fresh grads with 2 years of experience. What? Pwede ba 'yun? Ang daming nanghingi na experience and marami rin sa mga actually sa mga fresh grads nagtatanong paano ako magkakaroon ng pagkakataon sa mga trabaho kung ako mismo wala akong experience. Naghihingi sila. So, to become a flight attendant, ayan, kaya natatanong din ito. I have my own personal insights regarding this matter, but I asked the help of my friend, Marvin. He is, sabay kami pumasok ng PAL, technically the same year, pero nauna siya ng 1 or 2 batches. Batch 4 kasi ako eh. Marvs, ano ka? Batch 2, batch 1? Hindi ako sure, pero 4 ako. 2, 1, 2 yata siya. Or 1. Sobrang di ko na maalala, sorry po. But anyway, kaya ako tinanong yung siya for this episode because he worked in an airline prior. So, he gained experience. He started with no experience, he got in an airline, then he gained experience, then I got in an airline again. So, kung necessary ba talaga? Before I give my insight, well, let's ask for Marvin's. Dude, go ahead.
Hi guys, my name is Marvin. A bit of a background about me. My first airline was Air Philippines. I flew with them for 3 years. In 2007, I resigned and I applied sa PAL. So 2007, kabatch ko si Amor. I'm just one class ahead of him. So as of the moment, we've been flying for drum roll, 14 years and counting. So my first airline history, I applied actually first with PAL, pero I didn't get in. And then I did a walk-in interview sa Pacific, and then I didn't even make it sa interview kasi because of my scar daw dito sa right cheek ko. So I don't know why. But anyway, so I do remember going home and then crying sa kapatid ko kasi sabi ko, I prayed for the job, pero hindi pa rin ako nakapasok. So, ate was consoling me, she was telling me na, that's okay, we'll get it next time. So, besides, you prayed for it naman, so, ibig sabihin, you have to be patient with God's will, with whatever the result is kapag pinag-pray mo yung isang bagay. A few days after, I got a call from Air Philippines naman. I passed the interview, I passed the training, etc. And the rest is history. So that's how I got my first 3 years of flying experience. Now, the things that I had to remember on my second interview. One is be jolly, be amicable, be approachable. Kasi that's the aura or what you have to present sa mga pasahero. I mean, di ba paano ka i-approach ng pasahero kung mukha kang mananakit, right? Tapos second thing that I had to remember was let them know that you know about the company that you are applying for. Mainly, we are the safety personnel inside the aircraft primarily. So when there's medical emergency inside the plane, we're the first aiders. When there's fire inside the plane, we're the firefighters. And then when there's a need to evacuate the aircraft because of emergency, we lead them to safe evacuation. So there, research. Let them know na alam mo yung pinapasukan mo, right? Na trabaho. Third is yung live them something memorable din sa interview para maalala ka nila. I do remember mentioning to them na I took up electronics engineering nung college. So, nagtanong sila, I mean, bakit flying courses ang layo sa flying? Sabi ko lang sa kanila, I did my 6 months na OJT, and then I realized that it wasn't really what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be around electronic stuff. I wanted to be around people. So there. So after 3 years of flying with Air Philippines and all those failed interviews, how did it help me get in sa PAL? I was able to get in sa PAL. Nung interview ko na, the interview went really smooth for me. I already had an idea how it feels like to be interviewed by the panelists, by the people inside the room. I know how it feels already to introduce yourself, to present yourself to a room full of beautiful and handsome people. So, hindi na ako masyado kinakabahan. And then, I told them the story of about how we handled smoke inside the plane, etc. So, those things, I think I got their attention then kasi they asked me if is it fine with me if my seniority will be resetted back to 0 kasi I've been flying for 3 years already. Sabi ko lang sa kanila, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I enjoy the work. I enjoy flying. So, yeah, I don't mind being a junior again. So, ayun, nakapasok na ako sa PAL. And then the rest is history na. To answer the question if experience is necessary for applying as an FA, a resounding yes. Generally, I think experience is kailangan talaga everywhere. It really adds to your maturity as a person. As cliche as it sounds, experience really is the best teacher. I had to fail 2 interviews and then fly for 3 years before getting in sa PAL. So, yeah, it's all worth it. So, my advice for you is please don't be discouraged. If you fail an interview, it's fine. You fail and then you pick yourself up again. Learn from your experience, prepare for it, and then pray for it as well. Praying naman doesn't mean you can twist God's arm to say na, hey God, answer my prayers. It doesn't work that way. Prayer actually changes you to be who God wants you to be. I do remember back then, all I just really wanted was to get a job para makatulong din talaga sa bahay. God was gracious enough naman to grant my prayers. It also gave me a peace of mind that whatever happens, God is telling me na I got you, child. Alam mo yan. So, I'll leave you with the verse, Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6, sabi doon, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He shall direct your path. So there. God bless sa inyo, mga darating na interviews, and I'm praying na God would fulfill the desires of your heart. Ingat kayo and stay safe.
Bago ang lahat, sobrang ganda ng buhok, mama. Namimiss ko tuloy nung mga panahong nagpapakulot ako at ganyan din yung buhok ko. Side note, kung gaano kaganda yung kulot ng buhok ni Marvin, ganon. Hindi. Mas maganda pa ang kulot ng kanyang boses. My man, if you hear this dude sing, sa website, Marvin Kanda. Go, website, YouTube channel. Check it out. It's like one of the best singers sa airline namin. Yan. Nalala ko pag lumilipad kami. Other than, same year kami pumasok, pero he's like one of the best people to fly with. He's so nice. I mean, he's a great head cabin attendant. Tapos, sobrang positive. Tapos, kakanta, as in legit, hindi siya napapagod kumanta. At okay lang talaga. Kasi parang nakikinig sa radyo. At hindi kanya ibabash kahit yung boses ko. Kung gaano kakulot yung kanya, yung sa akin, mapurol. Mapurol yung boss. Pero dude, sobrang good vibes, man. Every time may mga events kasi sa Palya, he sings, he dances. Tawag ko nga dyan, Britney Spears. Kasi di ba kanta sayaw, wala lang, pang all around. Ganun kasi tawag ko sa mga taong all around. Mga Britney Spears. All around, sing, dance. Walang lapel. It's like one of the best people I know, not just in terms of talent, but as a person and sa work. And yeah, he really gave a really good insight. I didn't even know that he failed prior. Ganda ng kwento niya. Kung madadagdag ko lang, so I'm sure after watching that, yung iba sa inyo nag-worry. Ay, sabi ni Marvin, yes. Paano yan? Wala akong experience, fresh grad ako. Look at it at the bigger picture. Like what he said. Similar din lang naman yung sinasabi namin. If you fail, take it to experience. Prepare ka. Isipin mo, even without knowing, hindi pa siya part ng airline industry no first time niya mag-apply, he prepared already. He did his research. Tapos, well, di siya natanggap sa ibang airline, pero sa Airfin natanggap siya. And then, he added to the knowledge that he gained, he added his experience, then he applied for Philippine Airlines. So, nadagdagan. You may not call it experience, pero siguro sa generation ngayon, kung lalawakan lang natin ng onte, ang pananaw ko sa experience is something that you learn, pero dahil sa panahon ngayon, because of social media, because of all the information that you can get, it's knowledge that you learn even through, paano ko ba sasabihin to? It's knowledge that you learn even if it is not you that experienced it. Because like this, hindi nyo naman ako kilala, hindi nyo naman kilala si Marvin, but we share information, we share the things that we have learned based from our personal experience. So kayo, hindi nyo na kailangan pagdaanan pa yun because of these social media, because of things like this, because of, isipin mo, yung sinabi niyang research, sure ako, naghanap yan sa libro or sa dyaryo because Facebook, internet was not that prevalent that time. Medyo nagsa-start pa lang siya. It's not as easy, it's not easy to access just like how it is now. Pero ngayon, yung mga experiences namin, pwede nyo nang matutunan. Kaya nga, ang daming aspirants, bata pa lang, ang dami na nilang alam. Even without experiencing it personally, di ba? So, you can learn a lot of things. Yes, of course, experience is the best teacher. But there are also things that you can learn from others and use it for yourself. Experience, sabi nga niya, experience will always have an advantage. I agree. Any form of an experience is an advantage. Of knowledge will be, if any form of knowledge that you gain via experience will always be useful. But hindi naman lahat ng bagay na yun ay pwede mong matutunan via experience lang. Pwede mong matutunan sa iba. That yes, experience is a best teacher. Yes, experience is a requirement. But the knowledge you gain from experience, you can access that even without going through it yourself. Medyo nagigets niyo ba? Yung mga bagay na natutunan ni Marvin because of his experience, kaya niyong matutunan even without experiencing it on your own. Because of these things right here, because of people like Marvin that's sharing, because of information that you get from social media. So, kung ano man pagdadaanan nyo, you will be prepared to the best extent that you can. Kung ano yung kaya nyong ipaghanda, magagawa nyo yun tulad ng ginawa niya. Though physically on paper, wala siyang experience kasi fresh grad siya eh. Pero he gained knowledge, he prepared. And yun ang pwede nyong gawin. At hindi lang yung mga bagay na kaya nyong i-research, pati yung mga bagay na napagdaanan ng iba, kaya nyong matutunan. Para pag kayo na yung nandun, it's like kayo mismo yung naka-experience nun at mas natuto pa kayo. Mas natuto kayo by the time that you get your own interview. Hirap pag Tagalog. But seriously though, yun din naman yung ginawa ko eh. I was a fresh grad when I applied for the airline. Tapos wala rin naman ako experience, wala akong alam. Actually, zero information about the industry. So anong gagawin ko? Subok lang, punta lang, wala akong alam, wala akong pinaghandaan. I got all the information that I could. So, technically, that's me gaining experience through knowledge. Ayan. And then, when the time came after a couple of years, I applied for a different airline. At lahat nung natutunan ko nung panahon na yon, plus the knowledge that I gained prior, yun yung ginamit ko nung nag-apply ako for an international airline. And guess what? Just like Marvin, I got accepted also. Kung anong ginawa niya nung nag-apply siya for PAL, ako yun yung ginawa ko when I applied for an international airline. Though I wasn't able to push through, but I still got accepted. So yes, experience is very important. But Personally naman, my answer, is it a requirement? No. But the knowledge that you gain from experience, that is very useful as well. Knowledge that you can gain from other people by learning from the experience of others, by researching. Knowledge not necessarily taken from your experience. Hindi naman natin kailangan mag-fail para matuto kung ano yung dapat at hindi mo dapat gawin. Pwede natin paghandaan by learning from what other people have experienced. Gamitin natin yung experience nila para mag-grow tayo on our own, to learn, to be a better version of ourselves. Para pag nangyari sa atin yung pinagdaanan nila, hindi natin kailangan magkamali para matuto. Alam na natin yung pwede nating gawin para mapagdaanan ito. Para kung may iba naman tayong challenge na mapagdaanan, ayun, edi, let's learn from that. Kumbaga, try to continuously be better. Try to learn from everybody. Though life is long and life is short, we will not be able to experience everything. Hindi pare-pareho yung papagdadaanan natin. Pero there's one thing consistent, we can learn from each other. And that, I guess, is the best experience. Feeling good, good feeling. Dance more, worry less, live free. See you next time.